All right, so we'll go ahead and get our details in to support that the first giant animals lived in oceans and were invertebrates. So I have to prove that. I have to give you examples, and I can get those right from the text. Okay, and my purple are my details that are highlighted. To support that the first giant animals lived in ocean and were invertebrates, I could say they first appeared nearly 480 million years ago. All right, so that supports that the first giant animals lived in oceans. They tell me when they appeared. The next one I could say, it says they're giant, so I could say that one of the largest was a what? Was a shrimp-like creature. That gives me a detail about one of the animals that lived in the oceans. And I can also explain how big it was to support that idea that they were giant. So its body. Okay, let's go ahead and do the next paragraph together. I will do the main idea with you, as well as one detail, and you'll do the next detail on your own, and then you can do the last main idea and detail on your own over the last paragraph. So, giant insects also lived before dinosaurs. Scientists believe that prehistoric insects grew so large because there was more oxygen in the atmosphere. Huge dragonfly-like creatures that lived around 300 million years ago ruled the skies. They had wingspans over half a meter or 1.6 feet wide. So this, as I'm thinking and thinking about what I read, I heard the word huge, giant, large used so many times that in my head I'm thinking this is about an insect or animal being extremely large based on what I read. So I'll give you a second, see if you can find the sentence that I'm thinking of to identify our main idea. What was this mostly about, this paragraph? I'll give you 1 minute. So go ahead. All right. So I know this is about insects being so large. So I'm going to highlight the sentence that tells me that they were and why they were as well. So we'll use blue for our highlighter. Giant insects also lived before dinosaurs. They believe that prehistoric insects grew so large because there was more oxygen in the atmosphere. So that is my main idea. So I'm going to put that down, and I'm just going to put this sentence that says scientists believe all right. So now I need to prove that the insects were growing so large. So I need to find a detail that tells me how big they were or gives me an example of an insect that was so large. And if you look right in our next sentence, it says huge dragon-like creatures or dragonfly creatures lived around 300 million years ago and ruled the skies. Okay, there's a detail. It gives me an example of what they were, that they were extremely large, and that they lived around 300 million years ago. And I need one more detail to support my main idea for this paragraph. So I'll let you go ahead and find the only detailed